Welcome to another Ironhide City review. Today we are taking a look at Transformers Titans Return Deluxe Wolfwire with Monkso. And now, before I get into the actual figure himself, which is a really cool figure, and I'll explain why in a minute, let's take a look at what you get when you purchase him. So, first you have his really cool looking bio card, wolfwire, and Monkso and wolfwire, and he is very intelligent. Like, his intelligence is his strongest. Then it looks like his speed, and then his strength, and he's not very good with firepower. So yeah. Then you have the instruction manual, which at this point I'm actually really good at, so I don't even need this. And then you get with him, as far as weapons go, a sword for one hand, which will actually be used as his tail in beast mode, and a really large cannon. Now for the figure himself. And bringing him up close, he looks really cool in robot mode. And I'm serious. He looks really, really cool in robot mode. And real quick before I put the weapons on, just to give you a quick size comparison of just how cool he is, here he is up against Mindwipe and Skull Smasher, all three from the same toy line. And of the three, I still think Wolfwire is my personal favorite of these three. Mindwipe's not bad, but I think Skull Smasher is a little weak, but just why Wolfwire is so good, I don't know. Let me get these guys out of the way. Now, as far as the weapons go, he can hold, I like to put the sword in his right hand and the cannon in his left. You can switch them, but this is just how I prefer to display him. And he is just really cool. And I never noticed that these parts up here on his shoulder pads could act as like missile pods or something. Now, posability-wise, he is actually one of the more posable in robot mode. He has a head on his swivel joint, nice tight ball joints in the shoulders for 360-degree movement. He has in and out movement, bicep swivel, which is nice and tight and goes 360. Little under 90 degrees at the elbow, or 90 degrees, and no hand articulation. He has a torso joint, nice tight ball joints in the hips, thigh swivel, and an over 90-degree bend at the knee. And ankle joint right here, which is nice and tight, and that is a ball joint in there. So he has some really nice articulation. So all in all, posability wise, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points that I can count. Wait, 1, I think 12 points of articulation, but that in no way makes him a bad figure. In my opinion, it makes him an excellent figure. And if you like figures that are posable, wolfwire is definitely one of those because he has amazing joint articulation. That is a big pro for me. And I'm trying to get him in a cool pose here for the review. Oh. It looks like he can do an Iron Man stance. And he can also... he can also just stand there. Now, one thing I want to mention before I transform him is he can take his sword, and on both legs, there's a hole on both legs. And he can mount the sword right there. And that is one of, if not the coolest things I've ever seen in a Transformer toy. A robot who can hold his sword on his hip or his thigh. That's amazing. Now, transformation for this figure is actually really easy, but really fun at the same time. And the first time I did this transformation, I didn't realize I had him mistransformed in 2 spots. One, I kept having his legs transformed like this, which is incorrect. And I'll show you the other spot where I messed up. Whoops. So, transformation. Pop off the head. There we go. So, we'll put the body off to the back for a second. And here is Monkso, as he's called. Not Monzo. He's Monkso now. And he's actually a really cool looking Titan Master. And his head is actually really cool too. So we're going to start off by folding in the feet and actually turning the ankles 180 degrees so the wolf claws are pointing towards you. Next, this is where one of the parts where I messed up. Or was it? Yeah, this was. Where this whole part right above the ankle also turns 180. So, like that. Then, we're going to bring the arms up for a second and unpeg these parts, these shin guards. and then bring the wolf legs down. And then open up these panels. And flip in the hands. And then flip the arm around. So you want the arm to look like this. Do the same to the other side. And you'll notice here, there were supposed to be two little plastic parts, yellow plastic pieces, I mean. In excitement, when I opened this thing, both of those snapped when I first transformed this guy. It was an accident, but he's still functional. So turn the arm around so the wolf claw points forward. And then bring the head up. And then push right, or actually, as I like to do, grab this yellow section and pull it down. To unpeg it. And slot and accordion it back and peg these two pegs into the back peg holes. And then fold the Titan Master lid cover closed. Bring the wolf head back. Adjust the wolf legs. And last but not least, take the sword and plug it into the back. There you go. Wolfwire in wolf mode. Now this is actually one of the best beast modes that I've seen in Titan's Return. I've actually reviewed the other two Decepticon Titan Masters, or Titan Master Deluxes, being Skull Smasher and Mind Wipe, which, as of this video, or as of this recording, I mean, both are up on my channel. So this is the third of the main 3 Titan Masters, or Headmasters, on the Decepticon side. Or was it 5? I cannot remember. Let me know in the comments, please. I think it was either 3 or 5. Or was it 6, counting Scorponok? And, sorry, I'm doing some stuff off to the side here. I'm prepping a size comparison with some other figures, because I like to have, I know you guys are waiting to, you know, see the Decepticon Headmasters all in beast mode next to each other, because I did it in robot mode, and you're probably going to want to see them in beast mode. So just why wolfwire is so good is beyond me. That's a big question for me. Why is he so good? Real quick. You can actually take Monkso here and actually put him in the little Titan Master compartment. And one thing I like is that his mouth can open. So, yeah. Just why that is such a fun feature there. That's one thing that equals a big pro for me, is that he has mouth articulation. All right, so for comparison, before I end this, I have here with me Mindwipe, Wolfwire, and Skull Smasher. That's right, the main three. Whoa! Headmasters. And his tail, the tail for Skull Smasher went behind my background here. There we go. Try that again. So I know you guys have been waiting for this size comparison for a while. So overall, would I recommend Wolfwire and Monkso for your collection? 100%. In fact, I think this figure is near perfect and more than worthy of a very strongly recommended rating. So if you see this guy on Amazon.com, that's where I bought him and Mindwipe. I will put a link in the description of this video, as well as the Mindwipe video, which was prior to this, to where I got the figures, because you definitely need to get these guys in your collection. Definitely. And real quick, he can mount his gun on his back. Forgot to do that. So absolutely pick up Wolfwire and Monkso and definitely add them to your Titans Return collection. This is Ironhide City 17, signing out.